Would it be better to do a manual stop loss over setting a hard stop? A manual stop loss only works under two conditions. Condition number one, you're watching it, because a manual stop loss, it doesn't work if you're sleeping and that stop loss triggers, but you're not there to actually execute on it. The second condition is you have to do it. One of the issues with manual stops is, let's say you say, okay, I'm gonna long, price is doing this. You say, okay, I'm gonna long here. My hard stop is here, but my manual stop is if it gets an H1 close below here. And then price does this and it closes below. And you say, I'm just gonna hold it a little longer, and then it ends up taking the full stop. So you have to have the discipline to follow the manual stop. They can work, they can help, but obviously you gotta be there to execute it, and then you gotta have the discipline to actually follow through with it. You could have a hard stop down here and then a manual stop here, and then you can decide to cut here, but maybe it comes close, it doesn't quite tag it. You know, absolutely you can do that, but leaves room for human error. If you want your trading to be robotic as fuck, the less moving parts, the less things that are subjective as opposed to objective, the more room there is for error and for you to not listen to your plan. I give this example all the time. The amount of times that you're in a trade and it does this, here's my TP, price goes here. You know what? I'm gonna hold it a little longer. It looks good. And then it does this. Like, how mad are you that you didn't listen to your plan, right? Or manual stop, it does this. You say, you know what? I still think it's gonna go up. A little loss becomes a big loss, right? So you've got to have a lot of discipline if you're going to use manual stops. Using a hard stop, having hard TPs, it takes the human element out. It's hard coded in. Those orders are in. Now, as you get more comfortable with your trading, more confident, you're better at it, actively managing the trade and, you know, maybe adjusting your stops and doing partial TPs and compounding and things like that, scaling out, all of that I think can absolutely work, but you shouldn't be doing that early on in your career. Early on in your career, less is more. Make it as simple as possible. I enter here, take profit here, stop here.